Hi everyone, Jamie here with Sweet Pickins. Welcome to my backyard. I'm so glad you're here. So we're going to talk today about Painted Tree. However, I need true transparency. So I did this video, today's Thursday. So I did this video almost a week ago already. And I went into a lot of detail and I never put it on the YouTube channel just because I felt like I was giving just a little too much information. So I felt like I should probably pull it back a little bit. Not because I don't want to be transparent, not because I don't want to tell you guys everything that goes on. I don't mind. I just felt like it may be ranting. So with all the comments, all the concern, all the love, thank you for that. The messages were overwhelming and I couldn't even keep up with them at one point because they were just trickling in, and I'm trying to deal with the booth and get the booth down and trying to honestly function in life. So let's just start with a really quick how I found out. I was at work and I got off a little later than the announcement. So they announced to everybody that they were filing Chapter 7 and closing on email. However, I went to work and was just gonna come home. I had a couple of videos to do for you guys and do a few things, pack some orders, do some chores, and then I tried to turn on my music. If you guys are local, you guys know I had music going in my booth at all times. So I always turned on my music once I left work, and that's just what I did. It was just like a habit. And so the music would not come on, didn't understand why. It wasn't even saying that my format was an option. So I jumped on my cameras. Most of you guys know, we all had cameras in our booth, and theft was a humongous problem at Painted Tree. So we all had cameras. I did not sit and watch my cameras, but if needed, if there was an issue, I would go back and I had that footage for police reports or for da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, the power was off. So I just decided to drive over to Painted Tree. I got there was a note on the door, there were some vendors outside. Some had display pieces, some just had some, totes and bags and some shopping cart with stuff. So I'm thinking, we just had a lot of people move out because our leases were up. I thought, oh my gosh, we got some new vendors right on. This is great, which was Tuesday, April 14th. And that's really all I thought. But I saw there was a note on the door, so I just really wasn't sure what it was about. So I went up there and it said, file Chapter 7, we're closed to the public, vendors only. And I was in shock. I have to be honest with you. I never knew what Chapter 7 was. I knew what Chapter 11 and 13 are. I've closed many businesses over the years that have filed bankruptcy, and we've had to liquidate, close out sales, and close down the stores, but I have never been in a situation where it's Chapter 7. So I went in, talked to the girls, and they explained everything that was going on, and they said, you got to get your stuff. They're giving us 10 days, but we don't know if we have 10 days. We're asking for 10 days. That doesn't mean we're going to get 10 days. So I hurried and packed up my stuff, called my mom. We got her stuff all situated. She packed her stuff. We got all the display pieces. We had to rent a truck. Jeff came and helped me lift all those really big pieces, heavy pieces. And we had to get it out. And we had to get it out right now. Time was of the essence the first day. We did not know if we were going to be able to get in the next day. And so what that meant is I had to hurry and go really fast. I only had a limited time because I had already gone to work and had to come home and empty the car and all the things. And so there wasn't a lot of time, and you're just in a frantic mode. It's like fight or flight. If you guys have ever been that, it's fight or flight. And that's all it was. It was in disbelief. There were vendors crying, there were vendors screaming, there was vendors cussing, there was vendors throwing things. There was a lot going on when I was in my back booth trying to pack. And again, it was fight or flight. So I got out the first day, I got everything that was important, and I said, if they close the store and not let us in, at least I got pretty much everything of value. There were some display pieces, some inventory, a few pieces of furniture, but I had already come and dropped off stuff at home and went back and dropped stuff at home and went back and da-da-da-da. And so I did the best I could, and I was out of time. It was 6 o'clock. So I said, hopefully the Lord will grant us at least one more day to get our stuff out because everyone was frantic. I was able to go back the next day. I retrieved all the rest of my stuff, still in panic mode. I emptied everything into our front room. Literally all the inventory went in my front room. Luckily, I was able to use our family warehouse for all the display pieces and the furniture. So that was super helpful. But that's where I was. So that's a very condensed version. But I have to say, it's been a week, a little over a week, and I've been able to process some. And I'm still sad and in disbelief and just, I'm not angry. People make mistakes and people make bad business decisions. Who am I going to be angry at? It's not going to do me any good. So I've chosen not to be angry. I'm frustrated and I'm sad. And I'm now just like, now what? Now what is the biggest thing? And I know Sweet Pickens is going to be fine. It's just we don't have that outlet anymore. And that was such a big outlet for us. We did extremely well at Painted Tree. So the biggest issue that I have and the most frustrating part is I put a deposit down when I first started and I will not be getting the deposit back. I paid rent on April 1st. And I will not be getting that back. I also made sales this month in April, and I will not be getting that. So I'm out the merchandise and the money that I made off my items. Plus, I did not get paid for last month. I paid rent last month, but I did not get paid out. It did not come through. I had a email saying it was coming, and it never came. They filed for Chapter 7. So that's really hard to swallow because that is not a little bit of money, okay? It's just not. And, it's so frustrating. But again, I could either be mad or I can process and pivot. And that's where we're at. So Sweet Pickens does have a website, and I have been taking pictures the last few days. So yesterday I finally started packing my stuff in totes and organizing, and I'm gonna start getting stuff up on Facebook Marketplace, and I am going to load up our website. I took tons of pictures. I've just been working a lot on my website, just trying to get that up and going. You guys know I've been putting a ton of time in YouTube. So honestly, one of the best things that you could do if you would love to support my small business is to like the videos, share the videos, subscribe to our channel, watch the videos. It just helps. We're trying to get monetized right now, and unfortunately we're not quite there. So that's why I'm just putting out tons of content, but I'm very mindful because I want it to be things that you are going to like. I've been in the kitchen a lot lately just because that's just how it's been. I haven't had a lot of time to DIY because I have so much going on. You guys know I have a job 5 days a week. I also work at a salon 1 day a week, and I have Hello Sugar, and of course Sweet Pickens, the website, the orders, all the things. So I stay extremely busy. And so the kitchen has just been, I'm like, hey, take me along while I'm making something for Bible study, or while I'm making something for our party or our barbecue or whatever. So I just want to bring you guys along. I'm just trying to share family favorites of ours with you guys. So there's going to be more content coming, not just in the kitchen, I promise. So I'm just like in a little bit of a block right now as far as like crafting and DIY. I have all these ideas, but my creative juices are just not working, and I'm just it's gonna change, I promise. So anyway, Sweet Pickens is going nowhere. I am starting a farm stand. So once I get my farm stand done, I'm gonna do a full video. I'm gonna tell you guys how you guys can visit my farm stand every Saturday from 8 to 12. Guys, these are little things that you could do for a small business owner that has been displaced, that now has lost half of her income. And that is another worry. I just really don't want to take on another job per se, but if I can't make these little things work, I'm going to have to for now in the time being. Maybe opportunities will open up. We'll see. I'm not going to count on that. I cannot count on someone else for the success of my business. It's these two hands, a lot of faithfulness, a lot of prayer, and just persistence and consistency. And that's really what I'm trying to do. So guys, that's the skinny of it. There's a lot more details. There's so much more I could tell you guys. There's so much more I could say. There's so many things the Painted Tree has done and hasn't done. And it's like, why go into that? Why tell you all the dirty? You know, they were a dirty company. They did us dirty. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm choosing to just say it's okay, keep peace in my heart, and know that I will be able to pivot and go. I'll have some other roads. God is going to open up some other avenues and roads for my small business. And so I'm going to do my part and just pray about it, be faithful, and I'm going to just keep working and working really hard. So when you go and watch a video on YouTube, you go to the website, you follow us on Sweet Pickens Reno on Instagram and Facebook. All those little things help. So I'm going to be posting some little goodies for sale that you can do porch pickup. I can meet you, or we can always order. If you don't want to go to the website, because not everything that I'm going to show is actually going to be on the website, because I'm going to give an opportunity for lots of people to be able to see. I've got some dish towels that I just had gotten in, so I want to show you guys those, and I've already gotten a couple orders for them. So I'm going to show you guys again, and just these little tiny purchases may just be the difference to keep me afloat, to where I'm not picking up another job, because I already have 4, and picking up another job is just, oh gosh, the thought of that is not happy to me. So anyway, that's where we're at. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love and the support and the concern. And I'm so grateful for you. So just keep watching. We're gonna have lots of content. I love you all. I'm so grateful for such a wonderful community that Sweet Pickens is. And there's just more coming, and all we can do is keep going, be persistent and consistent, and it is all going to be okay. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys soon on the page.